It was about 6 or 7 o'clock at night. It was 20 years ago, and I was a young manager. And I was working late. I had a report to take to my boss's office, and so I walked into his office, and I saw it on the table. It was a copy of my performance appraisal. So I picked it up, and I took a look at it. I immediately just kind of got overwhelmed, sick to my stomach. I didn't feel well, and as I read it, I realized it was true. I really wasn't making it in that position. I'd only been in there 6 months, and I went from being an individual producer with a territory of about $2 million to a department supervisor, a manager with 9 employees and a $6.5 million budget. Well, clearly I wasn't getting my arms around that job. So I went home that night, and I just felt terrible. And things at home weren't any better. I had recently separated from my husband, and I had 2 small children at home. I didn't really have an option to fail in that position. So I went back in the next day, I pulled myself together, and I went through that review. And while my boss was very critical and was not that interested in helping me, I have to say his boss was. You see, the reason that they had promoted me into that position was that they had a lot of turnover in that department, and they needed to stabilize it and get it kind of under control. So the publisher thought, we need to start growing our talent from within. So I did have an advocate, and the decision was made to put me into a leadership development program. And I have to say, that program changed my life. Whatever I learned, it was planning, organizing, delegating, how to relate to people. Every time I came back, I started applying it. I went after that information like a beggar starving for food. I was very motivated, and as a result, I started to survive. I started to thrive. I did well in that position. And the thing is, I had a successful career 9 years after that. I kept growing and learning. And the question that always haunted me was, why did I succeed in my leadership position when so many people fail? And the fact is, once I learned the skills and the tools I needed to be a good leader, I was actually a better manager than I was a salesperson, and I wasn't too bad of a salesperson. The reason I tell you my story is that somebody saw something in me. Somebody made a decision that I was a future leader worth investing in. And I believe that the decision for identifying and developing future leaders starts at the top. I have personally benefited from and understand the importance of investing in high potential employees. And I'm dedicating the remainder of my career to helping owners and executive leaders develop the next generation of leaders. I'm committed to helping motivated individuals uncover their talents and develop their unique leadership style. And I'm convinced that when high potential people are given access to proven processes from caring and nurturing mentors and coaches, that they will grow. I'm passionate about helping leaders faced with multiple deadlines and a desk piled high with projects. I'm passionate about inspiring courage and persistence in anyone dealing with challenges and adversity, or anyone needing new skills and information to succeed in the next level of their career. As trends continue to point to a workforce shortage, it's imperative that companies look inside their own walls for talent. There are proven tools and resources to help owners and executive leaders select and develop talent for the future. That's why I created MentorMe, the Inspired Leadership Program. So get started on the program today. And when you do, you'll leverage your best talents and develop into the leader you want to be.